Hi there, Growth Group leaders. I just thought I'd take a moment to explain to you a little bit about what we're hoping to do with the Bible study series that is coming up. That's Romans 9 to 11, Glory Beyond Understanding. And obviously, the idea is to take you through, your groups through those great chapters of Romans and grow them in their knowledge of God, their likeness to Christ, and their love of God's people. The idea, there are three themes that really tie these studies together, and by sharing a bit about them, I hope that can be helpful to getting that sort of sense of unity across all the 8 studies. So the three themes are all about God's character, God's plan, and our response. God's character, God's plan, and our response. And Romans 9 to 11 really deals with those three themes. So God's character, what will emerge through the studies is that God is sovereign, that is, He's in control of all things. He's free to do what He wants. He is just, He is merciful and compassionate. They are the big characteristics of God's character that we see through these studies. The next thing is God's plan, and we see in God's plan many things that God has chosen some people to receive salvation and all the blessings of that, some from the Jews, some from the Gentiles. And within that big plan of Jews and Gentiles, there's a plan of the hardening of the Jews, a partial hardening, an overflow of the gospel to Gentiles coming in, and then the circle continues, and the plan is that more Jews will come in. So we see there how God's plan is to save some from Jews and Gentiles. And what will emerge is that God's plan is just, and God's character is just, and His plan is right and good. And we'll see how we sort of fit with that plan as, I guess, mostly Gentiles who have come to believe in Jesus. The third theme that's running through these studies is our response. What should our response be to this great God, sovereign, and His sovereign plan? And the main thing that we'll see in our response is that we receive the salvation by grace through faith. Their works is totally ruled out. That comes across in a number of passages. We don't earn our way to God's favour or salvation. He's graciously chosen us and saved us, and so our response needs to be faith, continuing faith, hearing, responding to the gospel. There'll be an element of sharing the gospel ourselves. We'll see that come through in chapter 10, and ending at a point of awe and worship and just being in awe of God. That's a strong theme in the last passage, chapter 11, the doxology as it's known. So look, there you go. There's 3 themes that are going to be coming through in this series. We're going to be learning more about God's character, God's plan, and our response. And every study will contribute in some way to those 3 themes. The studies themselves hopefully will be interesting and engaging, a fair bit to do with the Old Testament. Tried to cater for different learning styles, as you'll pick up. So do spend the time there in the passages, learning them yourselves. Look at the studies, make sure you're happy with those and that you're presenting these studies well. 2 hours preparation, I guess it would be the standard. Work with your co-leader to pick up good cues or ideas. Come and talk to me or send me emails if you've got any questions about the studies. Hopefully they'll be fun, they'll be great, they're stimulating, hard work for sure. Hopefully your groups will really grow through them. I'll be praying for you and your group members, and look forward to seeing you around. Okay, hope that's helpful, and see you Sunday.